Hey, it's Adam with Theros Media. Just want to give you a quick tip, especially for your HVAC contractor trying to figure out your Performance Max campaigns. Now, if you don't know what they are, I'll make another video about Performance Max, but they're basically going to be the future of Google advertising in the future because they encompass all the campaigns that Google has: display, search, YouTube, all the partner campaigns, discovery campaigns, Gmail campaigns, everything. So it's all wrapped into one. So you're going to need a ton of assets for it. You're going to need to test a ton of things for it. But figuring out as of right now where your conversions are coming from is a little bit of tough inside our Performance Max campaign. You can see here that we've been running it since the 15th. Spent about $70 on it. Got 2 leads came from it. These are estimate leads. So estimate leads for $30 is great, especially for us. Our target cost per lead for these type of estimates is around $90 because the lifetime value of a customer is around $7,900. And then the booking ratio is about 50%, closing ratio is about 20%. So it leads us to about a $90 estimate lead cost. That's what we need to make sure we make our margins, or the company we're advertising for needs to make their margins in the business. So figuring out what campaigns are working, what's working in your Performance Max campaign is always tough, especially right now because they do not have the robust, semi-robust analytics that the other campaigns does. And they really don't matter as much, especially so. I'll give you a comparison. For our search campaigns, you want a conversion rate to be at least 10% for the whole entire campaign. And then we know we're doing a good job targeting, and with the conversion rate on the website, we want it to be for our targeted keywords. So that's for all the keywords in the campaign. For our targeted keywords, we want it to be above 10%. We want it to be really around 25%, but 10% or higher. And that's really doable because a lot of times for us, we're going after the high intent keywords. So $100 for a lead for this one is great because a Google Ads actually has a higher conversion rate for our estimates than a regular Facebook or Angie's List lead does. So the 20% was the overall booking ratio or closing ratio of all their salespeople. These ones typically have higher closing ratios, so that's a good thing. And they're usually higher intent, more likely to go for a system. So $100 is okay, but we want to get that down. Our goal for this month is to get it down to $60. So we have a lot of work ahead of us to do that, but we basically averaged out to $60 with the Performance Max campaign because of where the estimates are coming from. So if you can see here, we're going to go into segments, and we're going to go into conversions, and we're going to go to conversion actions. This is going to show us the action someone's taking to convert on our ads. So you can see here they're submitting a lead form inside here, and for here, this is the landing page that we're using. So lead forms, we have 2 conversions total for the campaign. So that's 2 conversions at $30 for a lead form. And lead forms are really only for the search advertising that they're doing. So for however they're doing it, they're bidding on the keywords in this campaign a lot lower cost than they are inside the Performance Max campaign, at a lot lower cost than they are for the search campaign, which is totally fine with us. I don't really care where the conversions come from. Average cost per lead, average cost per click is $7 here. I guess the average search cost per click is 32 cents here, which doesn't make it entirely that much sense because we've only spent $75 and gotten 229 clicks on our ads. So I'm guessing that's all the clicks total, retargeting, YouTube, everything. So I'm not really sure how to interpret this data, this average cost data, because if you have an average cost, let's just do the math real quick. 129 times 0.32, $75. Okay, so the average cost per click is 32 cents, which is great for us. So that's a good thing. And this also retargets for you, so it's going to be, I can imagine this working wonders down the road. So that's how you find where your conversions are coming from. And so you can optimize your campaigns for those types of conversions. Meaning, if you don't have a lead form and it's not optimized to convert, because this lead form isn't, it really just has enter your information below and we'll reach out to you, kind of standard generic text. So we can further optimize the lead form so it can convert higher. Then we can take steps on the landing page, so we know people are converting lead forms higher than clicks or calls or whatever it is. We take steps on the landing page. When people get there, we show a lead form immediately, so we can optimize the campaign based on what's happening in Google. And Google's going to figure that out, because as of right now, it's maximize conversions for this specific campaign. Yep, maximize conversions. So that's going to work with us as well. So that's a quick tip for you, how to find where your conversions are coming from your Performance Max campaign, which is always great data to have. And then you can optimize your campaign further. And then I'm going to make a video on how to build a Performance Max campaign for HVAC companies, especially if you don't know how to do it now. I'm going to show you the ad creative we would put in there. It's really going to be a blend of a search campaign and a Facebook campaign that we know works well. Because we think of Performance Max as kind of campaign budget optimization for Facebook. You're going to take all your ad groups, give them a little bit of budget, and then figure out what works the best inside your ad groups. And we only use that if we know what's converting. So what we've done in Performance Max, we've taken our Facebook campaigns, brought them over to Google, because we know the Facebook campaigns are going to convert. And this is going to work kind of the same way a Facebook campaign is going to work. So hopefully this helps you figure out where your conversions are in your Performance Max campaign. You can take it and run with it, and we'll talk to you soon.